Hey Clashers, Clamodic time, and this means 4 attacks to do, but we have a really special one planned as well. Because after I have turned the Royal Champion invisible for 90 seconds, you should for sure check out the video. You have suggested that I should do the same thing with the Barbarian King. That's something I will try to do in this video as well, but let's start things off with something I'm more familiar with to actually collect the first couple of 3 stars, hopefully. On this strategy, or on this base more like, we're going to use some Queen Charge Root Riders. First things first, let's just charge the Town Hall. We're going to use the Flinger for this scatter shot, and then the Root Riders from this bottom side. As well, I will, well, have a hopefully good time of charging that tunnel because of those poison towers, but I'm confident. Let's dive in. And in we go. Let's start things off at the top side with that queen and the queen charge, just like that. Then we're going to have some test loons like that. There's a lot of damage. We have to be careful, really careful actually. Headhunter. Ooh, priest maybe? That was just in time. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. I always underestimate how much damage this cannon can actually do. It's crazy how strong this can be. But now we have to switch to this side. Let's use the giant. Can use another giant if we have to, but I think so far we're looking pretty good. Let's use a bear dragon right there for funneling options. Another test rune. We don't need another giant. That's already really solid news for us. Oh, maybe this dude would trigger one of the poison towers. That would be great. Let's use this. Okay, it won't happen. But hey, it's fine. Let's do that now. We have poison versus poison. Which poison is going to win? There's so much chaos going on, right? Like, is it... am I the only one? It's just so much stuff going on. But we do not want to time fail. That's why I'm starting now from this bottom side. Let's just get the funnel right. Let's just get things going. Just like that. Wait a second, queen. Let's just use her ability because I did not pay attention, so that's just fair. Queen, keep going. Nice. Oh, I should have distracted that one. I should have distracted this one indeed. But hey, we still have a lot of troops left. Queen is to keep going at the top side. The scatter on the left side should go down in just a second. We have the warden ability still left. I think we're looking still pretty good, all things considered. Queen, we have to turn invisible. I don't think so. I think we're still fine again. Warden ability now. I'm not sure. That warden ability was pretty bad, not gonna lie. But hey, will work in the end. That's at least what I'm hoping for. I have to do something fancy here with my queen. Can I wall break here? Oh, I can actually wall break to get my queen out of this compartment. We can use this here. Just like that. But, I mean, guys, this base is just crushed. I mean, there is no chance for this base to survive another day. We have even a rage left over. Come on. This base got obliterated. Let's go. Nice queen charge into that town hall. And with that, we have our first nice 3-star. We need to collect a couple of those 3 stars actually to make sure that we can later use our fancy attack. But let's move on with the next attack. The next attack is going to be with this strategy which I want to play in the future again for sure in Legends, and we're talking about none other than Super Bowlers. I like to use them with a recall spell, but I feel like on this base the without recall should be better. I want to warden walk right here to get most of this corner out of this base. Then we're going to have a really big boulder push into this middle compartment with a nice jump right here. We can take down this part of the base with the flame flinger, and then we have hopefully enough power with the backhand to just get through all of this with the Royal Champion getting added then on this far right side. That's the overall plan. Let's make this work. Let's collect another 3-star. Let's go. With the Super Bowlers, because they're not as tanky as, for example, Titans or Root Riders, I am using the Life Gem. So not the Rage Aura or something, even though we're doing a Warden Walk, but I think I'm pretty confident that we have enough power to make this work. So let's start things off, just like that. Then we have the healers really far on the right side, so it's out of range of that air defense. And then we slowly make our way towards out of the explodes and everything. Now, as soon as I'm using the first rage, I'm going to concentrate that on my flame flinger. But right now, I just want to make sure that my warden is not going down whatsoever. Baby dragon may be right here. So the warden is going to guaranteed go towards the archer tower and everything. Okay, that's looking good. Now, right here, flame flinger. Nice. Really, really good. We get the Arch Tower as well. And with that, we have already really solid final setup, which is amazing for us. Now let's concentrate on the left side on the Flinger again, because we need to make sure that we're tanking the mortar with the Yeti. This is why we have the Yeti in place in this strategy. Now, let's do it right here. We have the Ice Golems. Just like that. Titan. Okay, already early rage, just to be super safe, kinda. Some balloons. I think then we're looking already good. Some funnel. I think things are looking pretty promising. I would just freeze this just to be safe, because I always underestimate how much damage this cannon actually does. So that's why I just want to play it super safe, that I'm not losing every single boulder. I think we have already lost one of... Actually, we have all boulders alive, but one of them is already walking. But we have now the jump. All of the healers, hopefully they're going to switch really soon. Let's raise them up again to the boulders. And the king are going to stay alive as long as possible. Then we have to use the warning ability in just a second, just as that. And then we can use the Royal Champion on the far right side in just a second. Maybe already now. Should I use her already now? Let's just use her now already. And then we can power through the core. Let's rage everything up. Clean up Wizard already going. Can use the King ability right now. This looks pretty solid, I would say. I don't know why I have the wall breaks, to be honest. I think I just cooked up the default army for super boulders. And there were still the wall breaks in there. But they're not doing anything on this attack. Well, that was not the most useful decision, but it's okay. Royal ability is still there. Queen ability can be used as well, and it's going to be indeed a nice 3-star for us, even with a couple of swag spells. Let's go. It's really nice stuff for us, but we need those 3 stars to really get those fun attack in then later on. And to get even more 3 stars, let's do another attack. Let's go with the next attack. This one's going to be versus the defending number 6. And I feel like versus this base, I want to showcase something really important about handling your queen. Obvious queen shot is right into the tunnel, but you have really not that much control where your queen goes after that tunnel. There's many options. So what we're trying to really, well, get as much control as possible with this attack is we're starting the queen right here, we let her walk towards this side and then into the town hall, which then is going to give her the direction where she's supposed to go. With that charge, the obvious follow-up is going to have root riders from the top side with a lot of power through the town hall, and then with the follow-up of the root rider power of the top side. Let's see if we can make that work and collect another 3-star, and then we're going to try the Vampire King in Invisible. Let's see. As well, I'm a more bigger and bigger fan of the root riders with the healing tome. It's like, I don't know, it is just more power. You just have to be careful that you do not start too late with your attack. So for me, as soon as I get the client castle out of there, I will start with my root riders. So that's the overall plan. Now, let's start things off with my queen right here. We have to... Oh my goodness, that rage. Let's just... Okay, that's not going as expected, but we're doing alright. I need to get that air defense out. Because that's why I thought I could delay my healers. Apparently, I could not. But hey, it's still alright. It's still fine. My queen should just go in the right direction, which is the important thing at this point. Getting another test stone in there. Even triggering maybe the poison tower. Let's see if we can make that. And perfect. Let's go. That's already good start. Even though we have lost the queen ability. But hey, that is totally fine. We have triggered the poison tower. Client castle should come out really soon. And then we get our attack going. So, freeze, which is not that nice. If I'm completely honest. Let's get that out there. Nice, okay. Client castle, where are you guys? And now it's a bit of an ice Client castle, but that is alright. Now let's get those root riders going. As I said, as soon as we're getting that client castle out, we have to start. We have to get things rolling. Because that is such an important thing with this strategy. The time is such an important thing with this strategy. And that's why we're starting really nice and early. Queen, do you need another rage? I will just rage you yet again. And then we have for the back end the distraction of the skeleton spell. We're not having maxed out stuff on this account. As you guys know, I'm not having everything fully maxed out on every single account. But that hopefully won't be a problem as we have the Warden ability doing a nice job. We can distract already as soon as the Clan Castle goes down with the Skeleton Spear for my Queen. Then even maybe Wall Breaker further inside. Let's see if that's going to be a nice step for us or not. Wall Break didn't really work, to be honest. The Wall Break didn't really work overall, but I think we're still alright with how my Queen is stepping everything. King still with the ability. Come on, King, go! You got this, and that should be another 3-star for us. Things are looking really, really good for us. And that means we get ready for then the next attack being a little more creative. And let's see how good this is going to work. I cannot wait for it. But hey, let's go in and let's have some fun. Obviously, I cannot do this to my clan in a Clan War League match because, well, I talked with them and we have no option of cleaning things up, okay? So what I did now is, well, we're in a Clan War, and this means I will do this still. I want to give it a try. I want to see if it works. And the idea is to have a Warden walk at the top side, then use my Barbarian King for the entire right side. So I feel like whenever he's doing those crazy invisible hero divers with the Fox, it is always really important that you have something working at the same time, because otherwise you're going to have time issues. That's why I feel like the Warden walk is such a good thing at the same time, and then having the King taking down the entire right far side. We have the King going invisible with the Fox. We have the option of invisibility spells and everything. And then, as soon as the entire right side is gone, we're going to have a Super Boulder Smash on the far left side, because we need to convert the Warden Walk into something. Well, that's pretty much the plan, with jumping to the Town Hall and then just hoping for the best. I have no clue what to expect. I have no idea what is going to happen and if it could even work. And because there's a lot of counting involved again, I would just talk over it again so you can know what I'm thinking in that specific moment. So first off, because I want to concentrate as much as possible on my King, is I just placed the Warden. I'm using the Rage Aura because this gives my Warden enough power to survive around this top side without me having to concentrate on the Warden itself. This now then is that I can fully concentrate on my Barbarian King to make sure that he actually is getting the value which he needs. I'm using the combination of the Vampire Stashes you guys suggested in combination with the, well, the OP epic equipment. So, I'm diving in. As long as my Fox is not taking any damage, I don't have to turn anything invisible. But with having a lot of splash in that area, it's always a risky thing. And this is kind of the tricky thing to find, where I feel like it's not really working in Legends or something, because you really need to make sure that you're fighting in an area where there's not much splash, which is really hard to do on Town Hall 16. I mean, Scatter, Multi-Throne Towers, New Cannon, New Arch Tower, everything does splash nowadays. Well, my Barbarian King is keep diving forward, is keep trying his best with the Fox together, and I'm just trying to count always to 8. You guys said that already in the last video. I just count to 8 so you can always see the full cycle of the invisibility rotation. Well, at this point I'm just like, well, whatever. Let's just use the King ability, hope that the King is surviving for as long as possible. The Fox is down. Now I'm trying to freeze the Clan Castle behind the defenses, that I can make sure that I take down the key defense before the Clan Castle is approaching my King, which is not really working that great. But I have gotten most of what I was coming for with this Barbarian King, except the Multi-Throne Tower. Pretty much most of the stuff went down. Well, now it's all about the Super Boulders. I'm going for the Expo just to create the pathing into the funneling, but after that we have to start. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds. I told you already, this strategy is a huge time issue. But with that, we're adding then the Siege Barracks, because on the left side I didn't really find a good flinger value overall. So I had to go with something, and I felt like that the Siege Barracks, with generating the Wizards, the P.E.K.K.A. with the troops coming out of the siege, would generate enough cleanup for me then to get everything going. Well, at this point the Super Boulders are approaching the core as well. Luckily we have no Clan Castle left anymore, which is a huge game changer, especially in the current meta where everyone is just putting Ice Golems into the Clan Castle and hoping for the best. The Super Boulders went through all of this like nothing, because there is no defensive Clan Castle troops anymore. With the Royal Champ now, because we still have her, going in then from the chop side, but remember, we do not have the Fox. And you can clearly see that's a huge difference. I mean, the Royal Champ is dropping below the, well, beginning hit points quite early. And we have only 25 seconds, but there is nearly no base left. There is nearly no base left. We somehow powered through this attack, and we made it work. It was really intense. It was crazy. And guys, if you have any other crazy suggestions I should try in Clan Wars, let me know down below in the comments, because you guys have really cool and fun ideas, because I hope you enjoyed this attack. It was a lot of fun. The Vampire Stache with the Invisibility Fox, he has survived a long time, but what should I try next? Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next video. Until then, see ya, and bye bye.